Over 10 years since its original release, the popular MMO Final Fantasy XIV was finally released on Xbox on March 21st. However, its release has been met with some issues, with one of these being a big issue with the chat censor. But first, there are actually two issues when it comes to chat censorship on Xbox. One of these is in relation to the Xbox system's native looking for group function. Final Fantasy XIV's equivalent of guilds are called free companies, and many players are reporting being banned by Microsoft's automated censor for using the term free company, with this presumably being due to the automated moderation misinterpreting the term as some form of prohibited solicitation rather than it simply being players looking to join the game's guilds. Even following appealing the ban, this player reportedly had their appeal denied. However, following the story being picked up by a lot of news websites, the player has managed to get their account back, as have some other players. The other issue is in relation to the in-game chat censorship, and this is something that is still a big problem, and it's not known whether it is going to be modified. The automated censorship of the in-game text is extremely strict, and replaces anything it deems prohibited with question marks. And so in this example it should read, "You psych yourself up alongside the flame private second class." However, the F and up have been flagged and replaced with question marks, as has the ASS in class. Furthermore, the player tried turning off all profanity filters both in the game as well as Xbox's own settings, but while this reduces the number of prohibited terms, it is still a big problem. Other players are reporting terms like Harvest Dance being censored. In this case, it is picking up the S, T and the D as a prohibited term. And this user has reported being unable to use the name Knights for their free company, as the censor deems it prohibited due to the NIG in the word Knights. These issues only exist on Xbox and not PlayStation and PC, and it is understandably causing a lot of problems for people playing on Xbox. And again, it is not known whether this is something that is going to be improved. As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, thank you for watching.